is I had to figure out very early on how to adjust to the fact that people won't like him. He said, I used to go to every interview, and I think this is probably me to a certain extent. This is why I appreciate it. I used to go to every interview, and I would try to say the most pleasing thing to everybody that was there. I would try to use the most politically correct terms. I would try to offend no man and to do nothing that in any way, shape, form, or fashion can be taken out of context. Try to be as clear as possible and try to represent well. And then he got to the point where even in doing that, there were still people who would criticize him and not like what it was that he was saying. And at a certain point, I think all of us in life, hopefully in life, will recognize not everybody's going to like you. You know, and I say that with all sincerity in my heart. You guys know from the bottom of my heart, I will tell you that there's some people out there, I don't even like you. I don't like you. And I know that I'm a Christian and I'm supposed to like you. But presently speaking, I don't presently like you. Now, here's what I can do. As an individual whom I believe I am truly sanctified. And I'm be honest with you, there's some people out there I just do not like. I don't like seeing their face. I don't like the way that they talk. I don't like the orientation of the way they move. I don't like them. I just don't like them at this point. Because I'll be the first person to tell you. There's some things about me that I look at in seasons of my life that I don't like either. And so I'll be the first person to be honest with you when I say that I don't like somebody or something. It's usually something about someone or something that is a characteristic of myself. If I'm being honest with you guys today, a characteristic of myself that I don't like, or a season of my life in which I did what it is that they're doing, and I don't like that. And I can look back reflectively and say, and even introspectively today, and say there's certain things that I don't like about myself. Lord, he's working on those areas. I'll be honest with you, he's working on those areas. Sanctification is real in my life. And so I just had to get past this fact. And especially when it comes to a lot of my Baptist brothers and friends, you know, I'm raised Southern Baptist to a certain extent, educated at Southern Baptist institutions, pastored for over a decade and longer at Southern Baptist institutions. I love my served on the mission field, have done a tremendous amount of work with Southern Baptist churches, continue to do work with Southern Baptist churches, but I'm not Southern Baptist. Look, I'm not Southern Baptist, but I'm a baller. But you're not going to be a baller in the Southern Baptist church unless you button it up a certain way, you say a certain thing, you kiss the pinky ring of certain people that are out there, and I just don't do that. There's certain Southern Baptists that I just don't like. I think they're nincompoops. I think that their actions and their attitude and the constant glad handing that I get from Southern Baptists. Oh, it's just so good to see you. Watch out. Oh, you're doing such a good job. Let us tell you about this. No. We don't need to do all that. I'm Baptist to the core. Like, I love it. I just don't like some of you nincompoops. And so I don't call myself Southern Baptist anymore. We didn't plant a Southern Baptist church and all of the different things, but still I love certain Southern Baptists are like my best friends. And so it's not all Southern Baptists, but I appreciated Charles Barkley being willing to say, and I'm boiling this all down to a certain point about this summer and about things that I've been doing, certain people who are willing to say, you know what, not everybody's going to like you. Erskine, not everybody's going to like you. There will be some people who don't like the fact that you don't speak the way that they think that you ought to speak. Maybe you're not educated enough for them. Maybe you're too educated for them. I remember having a black guy who told me you wouldn't do very well in the black church because you don't follow the pattern and the mold of what it is that you're supposed to be doing to fit into the black church. You ask too many dang questions. And you don't like women preachers. All right, so that's out there.
In your face, sucker.
If you've watched the show any length of time, you know that women preachers, that's one that I'm going to keep coming to over and over again. Let's beat the drum. This is like a broken record. Season number 9. How many seasons, Big Head, have we talked about women preachers that are out there? And I'm not talking about women who are preaching to women. I'm not talking about Titus 2, actual discipleship of older women discipling younger women. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking to these rabid women preachers that are out there trying to preach to men. Talking about, well, I guess it's because the men won't step up and do their job. The men not doing their job, so we're going to have to go up and preach the word. Anyway, I digress.